Is your glamour plate fucked up though?
Probably.
No, you had to fix it.
Fix it, King.
He can't now. It's too late. You gotta do it before the Q pops, I think. Oh my god! Look at the Omega healing that Shelly did. Christ. I guess I can put the music back on.
You can go clubbing.
That was so close.
Well, I had one death in that. I thought maybe with that much damage we could be a little faster.
Jesus Christ, that shield healing is crazy.
What did I use wrong in Fight or Flight? The fuck? What did I whiff? Oh, I remember.
Oh my god, we get the banger.
Now I'm turning.
Right.
Why are her eyes closed?
It's a good question.
I guess it's symbolic.
Is
Like
she
she's
so...
not. She doesn't care about you.
Yeah, we're so disgusting. She's one of
We're like beneath her.
Yeah.
Does she open her
She
eyes?
refuses
and
to see.
She does open her eyes in phase 2.
While we're here, I'm just gonna put down some basic. Don't.
They're very pretty in a moderately horrific monster sort of a way.
I'm gonna put them in the middle, maybe.
Eleanor,
I guess it's
portraits.
These are some very interesting lines on the
Portraits
floor.
are so similar.
I guess. Oh. Here? Is that okay? I guess it doesn't fucking. No one's gonna care. I guess. How do I do the intercards? This is like impossible to see. What the fuck? I mean, this is about as good as it's getting. It's kind of
You gotta use the squiggles on the ground.
No, don't even tell me to look at non-regular shapes and lines. That's about as good as it's getting.
Am I still pulling?
Yeah.
Everybody good?
Food.
We'll test
We
how
get
close
all
we
Friday
can
with her.
This is true.
Everybody make
Friday
plans
night alone
Friday.
with her.
Oh, she's a fast autoer too. The other guys were very nice. This one is not.
And I'm fainting. Well, I mean, I guess you already knew that, and I don't know why I bothered saying it.
You wanted me to
Probably
faint?
didn't need to hollow
You're a
step.
No, I
green
said.
opener?
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm always open for fate.
Okay.
Oh, it's different.
And she's creating lives.
Oh, it's on the sides. Oh, it's. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Why are the wings all fucked up?
Moving and
Yeah.
staying.
Woo! Oh,
it's
she
faded
turns to
close.
face.
changed around!
She flips directions. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's baited closest. Those lines on the outside do not go at the same time as her wings. I thought they were gonna like be lasers that we avoid everything all at once. That is not the case.
I was thinking it was like Hephaestus 2 and I wanted to be on the top 2 rows.
It was baited closest?
Well, the closest people got hit, so I think so. Yes. Like this side fired first, and the people who are like closer to this side seem to have gone hit first.
Only one side fired
Yeah,
first?
these ads appeared on the side first, and then these ads appeared, so they would have to fire second.
Okay,
Okay.
so do we want the range to bait them then?
Well, we have to do one side and then the other. I think.
Yeah.
We can have,
But they need to be away from the party, right? So presumably we have a one on the bottom and one on the
yeah,
top, right?
crossing,
And those people just listing to the side while everyone else
Yeah.
is tighter in the middle.
basically.
Did she flip to face you, or did she just flip as a joke? Oh, she does just do it as a joke. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, that's
She
gonna
just-
be terrible
she
for my
just-
marble brain.
She
Okay,
just
so-
flips every blast.
So do we want to do
Cleave the same side 3 times? Is that what I'm thinking? Wait, no.
It
No.
depends on her wings.
Oh my
Do we want the
lord.
healers to bait the first one and then the range DPS to bait the second one?
There
Fine.
are 4, aren't there? Are there only 2? Oh, there are
There's
only
4,
2.
so 2
there's
range
4
DPS, 2
total.
healer.
Oh, I thought it was like the whole thing. I see.
So, which healer wants to bait up and which healer wants to bait down?
I can.
I'll go down.
Okay.
What did you say?
Fine. No, it's fine. Fine.
That's perfect.
You're
Somebody
self
has to
healer,
bait
so
up.
that makes sense. Self
Um,
range is Clay.
And then the ranged will, which ranged, you guys have to do the same thing. Saga's probably going to bait north, and Clay's going to bait south. Is that good?
Sure.
And that just means that you're firing the laser beam, like, that way. You still need to list to the side that is firing first to get the bait, actually. So, for instance, if I was Clay, I would have to stand here while the party stood where, like, Kite is, but closer to the boss. Does that make sense to everyone, or does anyone confused?
What happens if this side is getting cleaved? You would have to be
Well-
like on this side of the line then,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that
and
you?
the party would have to be like
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
more,
Yeah, you have to pay
and
attention.
we'd have to
So
make like a triangle.
I have a feeling that the side that cleaves is the first side to go off, right? Was there any indication as to which laser was firing first?
These ads spawn first, so these lasers fire first.
Okay. I didn't see them spawn in. Okay.
Yeah, she does her yellow diamonds, and then these ones came first this time.
All right.
Unlike last time, unlike in normal, she does not have the red lasers, so that's cool.
All right. Everybody good? Any questions?
So healers are baiting the first set.
Yes, regardless of which side it's on. Unless you guys want to do side-based, but I feel like it would be easier if it's just always 1-2.
Did the baits
For
go
now,
off? Sorry, what?
What were you saying? I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, did the baits go off before the cleave?
I think it went off
At the same time, or-
simultaneously.
The first cleave happens in the first bait. Well, actually, I guess all of them happen at the same time. Never mind. So it happens at the first. Oh wait, no. And then on her third wing, she also does
The second one.
lasers.
So the third wing is the second lasers?
I think so.
Okay.
There's like 3
Gives
beams
one
here.
thing to
Sort yourself out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
You
are there
dodge and then dodge again. Okay.
Why are there 3 beams then? Two
Let's go
ads
again.
spawn on the side, but there are 3 beams of lasers that come out.
Let's
during
look
that
at it
first
again.
cleave. Okay.
It's like the first thing she does, so we'll get to see it again. God, she's even bigger than the last one.
Hey, yo.
You don't like a giant woman?
I don't like her big ass hitbox.
Welcome to Endwalker.
The same.
Beta's going off first. So party in the middle.
And then we have to cross over.
Party in the middle.
And then she's gonna flip, right? And then she's gonna flip back. Wait, I'm still wrong. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not sure what happened to y'all.
Shawnee, did you also?
What?
Did you also instantly die from the laser?
Yeah.
You guys cross your beams.
You can't get hit by more than one. It gives you a magic one.
Yeah,
each
but what
one
I'm
fire-
saying is like, did they make an X when they went off? Did they?
What does this say?
So we gotta drag these across.
Umbral
sure.
glow when this expires. Okay, I don't know what that means, but it's not gonna be good.
Ah!
I got astral
Oh, that's
tilted.
it.
I did also get astral tilted. Okay, let's take a look at the footage. Immediately.
And that did like 64k, so that was like survivable if you had like, you know, healers alive.
Post.
Um,
It did look like there were more than 2 lasers.
There are more than 2 lasers, so I'm
Hold
saying.
on. No, there were only 2 lasers the first time. And then the second time... Okay, the second time there looked like there were more. They're also not... They spawned at beta and 2. Instead of like...
Yeah, they were at the bottom.
It's weird that they were so low.
It is weird.
Shalani got one. Okay, maybe I just can't see from this POV. Does Shalani take 2? She must.
It looked like there was a total of 4 beams.
4 beams each, right?
Yeah. So it is.
Yeah. So does
it's
each
gonna
one
be
fire
a light.
2?
Yeah.
I guess so.
It looks like it's going to be a light party swap.
Yeah, that makes more sense because that way it involves everybody instead of just the ranged.
Then we should have like one light party that stays on the
So you do
south end, and then one party that's a little further up so they don't get clipped. Then we all swap.
Well, you have to spread though.
Okay, wait, hang on. Here's what I'm saying.
The lasers, you definitely can't overlap the lasers, so you need to do like a hand spread with the party in the middle,
Yeah, I
and
think so
an
too.
inner and then an outer.
I guess it's
Hang on.
because they're on the bottom.
If okay, line spread, assuming that it's 2 sides flip, and they're on the south side here, like where they are at A and B. This is the first set that goes off, right? So you'd have your light party configuration like this. So Charlie is where the other light party can wait, so there's plenty of room to spread while avoiding the half room cleave. Then once you take your hit, you can go to Charlie and the other party swaps places.
Is it always? What if it spawns up top instead of on the bottom?
Just reverse the whole thing.
Yeah, just reverse the
Flip it like
line.
a board.
That's a lot of places. So
Well,
are the
you would
are
just-
the
I think
melees
you
in
would
this
scoot
case?
it rather.
I mean,
So-
this is very rough on how I'm positioning it, but like I'm more showing the idea of what I'm trying to get across.
Okay, I can see what you're saying, but it requires you to like your position's gonna change a lot based on.
Wouldn't you just have a totem pole? North,
Yeah.
Yeah.
true north.
Are we doing true north totem pole? We have to. You have to rotate it around so that like. So I am. Let's say my party's going first. So I'm 1. Amber is 2. Matthias is
everybody-
3, and then Saga is 4. Right.
Yeah.
So if it was swapped around, when you would need to be 1, or you would need to be 2, you would need to be Caitlyn would need to be 1. You need to make sure the melee are always the inner people.
Yeah.
So okay. Well,
So the ranged are the ones that have to do the most movement because 1 and 2, if flipped, would mean tank still stays on the inner part. Melee is on probably around her boss ring. Healers a little further out, and then the range further out than that.
So 4 has to
Why-
run from 4 all
why
the way
wouldn't
to
we just-
Charlie.
I
If
think
we do the
just, like,
hand spread, it makes
do it
it.
like this or something.
Yeah, see, this
and
is
the
what I was
party in
thinking.
the
with
middle?
The party in the middle, and then everyone is equidistant from everywhere, and you don't have people running all the way across.
Let's put the melee on 3 and 2.
Okay, I like that. So which one will be tank and which one will be DPS?
Tank should be the one further north. So I would.
Yeah.
So Kate would be on 2, and you would be on 2, and I would be on 3, and Amber would be on 3.
That makes it nice.
The healers would be further south, I guess, and the ranged DPS would be furthest north. To keep with their partners in case that's relevant at any point.
I mean, we could just do like Matthias is 1 and Clay is also 1, right?
I mean, it's up to you guys. I don't really think it.
Or no,
matters.
Matthias is 1 and Saga is 1, and then
Well, it's up to you guys.
or no, because we're doing it in our light
Well,
party.
Yes.
Hmm.
I mean, we can put the healers where the healers want to go. I guess.
I'm just trying to make sure that like the healer priority, like I don't want Shalani to have to go to, or Matthias to have to go to a clock that spot that they normally don't go to. Which you could do.
Well,
but it
this
would
is a
require,
line,
like,
so
variable.
we're all of us are going
Okay.
to a place that we're not normally, except for the tanks.
That's fine. So ranged are going to 1 then. That's fine. I think both the ranged are up there anyway.
That's
Normally on the clock.
fine.
And then
I don't.
melee are 3, and healer's 4. That's fine.
All I'm concerned about is if the ads spawn at like alpha and beta, then the beams shooting like from alpha up there. I don't know how that's gonna go.
It should still work as long as the party's in the middle. They shouldn't get clipped.
I guess so.
Do we want to keep these markers?
We can for now, but can we take alpha?
Yeah, obviously we'll change them up a little bit. Put
Yeah.
3 and 4 or into the middle, but
Okay,
we might move 3 up a little bit, like on the line.
Where do you want to move the waymarks, Kate?
I just having alpha be
You can take that out.
east is. As for that, I think 3 could probably be like,
There. Is that better?
yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
So,
Um,
I may not have been paying the most attention over the last 5 minutes.
that's fine. Just ask questions.
This is for like the very first thing we saw with the flippy floppy and the
Mhm.
angry guys on the side, right?
Yeah, you're always gonna be at 3.
And I'm gonna be at 3, okay.
If
Not on the
for-
waymark.
Not on the
we
waymark?
need to decide.
If
No,
these
no,
ads
Mark, 'cause
spawn
you need to
first,
bait
and then
it.
this party's baiting first, you need to be like here.
Okay.
Well, not that
well,
far. You need to be like here.
I mean,
you don't
yeah,
want to be
but-
too close, or the lasers.
You-
You just need to be the furthest or the closest to that, right? So you can't be in the middle. The party needs to be very tight in the center, and this person needs to be like out here.
Does the Vone last too long for us to take both sets?
I
Yeah.
I'm
assume
certain it is. There's no way they
It's-
would let you take.
usually when they break mechanics up like this, they want you to
Yeah.
swap around like that. It feels
Okay.
like that's what they want.
Could you two just tank and Volnut and take all of them?
Bruh.
I mean, it's a valid question.
Probably.
It's something I was just considering for a
It's a
second.
valid
like,
question.
I'm
If
not.
there's an angle, you would need. The problem is that they're still gonna shoot the laser beam, and because you're taking, we would each be taking 2 lasers. They're gonna go everywhere, so you would
Yeah.
need a position where they don't. clip
Or
them
it doesn't
the
snap
party.
to you guys. Or
Okay,
Well,
if we all go, what's that yellow marker? Is that 2? If we go to 2 and you guys stand at 3, theorizing that it's still south, if that work. You just stack on top of each other and invul right before the first lick.
possibly.
We can try.
It's why I mean, honestly, it's worth a try. Just because if it
Yeah.
works, it'd be funny. I don't think it will, but hey, like I said, if it works,
No,
it would be funny.
We'll just
We're
try.
at
I'm
the
not giving
sign.
you a countdown.
Oh, fuck.
Alright.
yeah, no. If we're just
It's
trying
fine.
that
we're,
shit.
We're gonna
Yeah.
wipe
Yeah,
in
just
like
try
2
that
seconds
shit.
anyway.
Yeah, basically.
Are
So,
people
everybody-
confused about the left and right, by the way?
Absolutely.
Okay,
That-
she
that's
flips
fine, we're
on
not
the
doing
second
that.
one. We'll see that after. Well,
Just don't
everyone's
bait the
gonna have to
laser
know how to
beam.
do it after.
Let the tanks bait the laser beam. Party go to 2. Or away from the laser.
Party stay in the
wherever
direct
they-
center, I guess, or away from.
Wherever the lasers go to the opposite side. Okay, Caitlin, so we're down here.
Yeah. I think.
Stay.
Oh my god, it does work.
Move.
Oh!
I lied. I'm sorry. I really thought that was correct.
Okay, so Caitlin, you can take one and I can take one then.
Basically.
Okay.
I mean, that was.
Fuck everything we just said. We're involving this mechanic.
Let's go! We're sucking W.
I mean, I can't wait for that to focus over in however long it takes until Home Gang is back up, but it's pretty funny.
It is possible. She's probably gonna do this mechanic again, and we're
You
No,
guys are-
the
you
healers
guys
are
are
about to
right.
get
This
spit
is-
roasted.
This is a party check. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, almost probably a party check.
Okay.
Oh my
God.
Oh.
Sorry about calling Trinity wrong. That was actually a complete stay. But she will, however, whichever way she's facing, she's gonna like cleave that side first normally, and then on the second one she flips around, and then will cleave whatever like wing that was, and then she flips back around for the third one.
So it's like Omega. It's like
It's like Shiva.
what's it called? Larboard, starboard. Caitlin, do you want to do the first one and I'll do the second one?
I'm actually. Can I? Because what exactly killed you? Is it that your home gang ran out? Because I still got hit by
okay,
everything.
just ran out.
Can I just take everything?
Why don't you just cover? Well, I guess you could take everything. It's 12
Can't I
seconds long
just
or 10
take
seconds long.
everything?
You can try.
That
You
would
want
be actually the most based summon bone imaginable.
The only thing I can think
Oh, it's
of
not,
is
it's
whether or
not.
not.
It's
Oh no, it targets 2 players, I think, doesn't it?
Oh,
Does it?
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
It's going to
Oh,
be
it's
stay. Ah!
It does
Ow.
target 2 players.
So
Okay.
you do have to stack on top of
Okay,
each other.
so Aaron and I do have to stack together. Okay.
That time it was stay, move, stay.
Okay. Well, we tried.
I really have enough time to get my bearings in this one.
I mean, to be fair, we're in the experimentation phase. It is pretty funny if that worked.
I mean, it's possible you weren't the closest. Because that was the middle one that shot us.
I can try standing closer one more time.
I'm wondering if you can cover him and only use Hollowed.
Because it shoots 4 lasers, so why would it target 2 people? Like, what purpose does that serve?
I don't know.
Let's try it again, but pay more attention. Like, list more to that,
That's
to the
fine.
side.
That's fine.
Okay, ready?
Let's see.
Like, really eat the laser.
That's
Although,
fine.
don't eat it too much.
Yeah, because I don't want to get hit by the fucking wings. That's an L. Because I get the damage down, even through Hallowed. Okay. Well, I have to. This is as close as I can
Okay,
stand.
party, get away from the line. No, Matthias, get away from the line. Just.
Ow.
No.
You were definitely closer that time, though.
Yeah.
Maybe just people.
It's just 2 people.
That's so weird.
It's to stop people from doing what I just did.
I mean, if
It
they
requires
wanted,
2 tank invulns.
I guess even if you don't invuln, they don't want like 1 person to just sack.
Yeah.
But you would have to sack 2 people because they wouldn't survive the first laser. If
I
they
mean,
really didn't
could
want
you
to
not use 1 tank invuln if you can cover, or does that not work?
I think that if I think it would require, I think I can cover. It'll kill me through cover.
You still take home or hollowed only protects you from the damage you take, not the damage that someone else takes.
Yeah. So if like let's say
Okay, so
Aaron
you
gets
do
the
both
ball.
into invuln. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. We'll both use invuln.
Yeah.
And then just do it.
Oh, we're getting a countdown this time.
Alright. Let's try one more time so we can figure this out.
Does she spin twice? Like once?
She does
for
two
the
flips
second?
wings, so that's 2
once.
flips.
Yeah,
Because
two
she doesn't flip
flips.
on the first one.
So she
Yeah.
flips back.
She
Yeah.
flips on 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Means the first and third are true, and you can look at the second one and think about the opposite.
They're both north.
I think it's standing move.
It's stay, and then move.
Move.
I'm pretty sure the snapshot is as nasty as it was in normal, so
Dominate!
watch out.
Okay, we're good.
There you go.
What? What just happened?
You had the
I had a
magic
magic
ball.
I think the magic phone auto killed you immediately.
Yep.
Did it just like not wear out yet?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't
Okay,
have
I'm
anything.
I'm pulling the tether. I'm pulling the tether. Tether is
Okay.
pulled. I'm over here. Oh, this is gonna be a
fine.
laser beam, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ow!
Oh.
And everybody gets.
oh my
a
god!
Tower.
We had spikes.
We
Yeah.
got
If you don't have a
spiked.
tether, I think if you don't have a tether, you have a spike.
Yeah, and you can't move your tether over people, or you will kill them.
Yeah. So I think we have to make like a crosshatch.
What killed me though? Why? So who gets the spikes?
Anybody who doesn't have a tether.
I did have a tether and I got the spikes. Is it because I got someone else's spikes? Did like the lasers kill people and then we got spike assignments after?
Probably.
The spikes, yeah, the spikes happened after the lasers went off because me and Amber died after everybody else.
We got slammed.
Yeah, we got
And then there
impaled.
was a tower on our corpses, and then those got slammed and killed all of you.
So there was a stretchy tether and a... What was the other kind of tether?
I think they're all stretchy tethers.
Are they
It's
all?
just
Why
that-
are they different colors?
I don't know yet.
The purple and the yellow. Okay. So you stretch them out. Let me see them go off.
It gave. Oh, you guys have the phones on you. Kate and Amber, did you take a purple spike or a yellow spike by any chance?
Oh, it was like, I mean, it looked kind of black and white.
Oh,
The
it's
one that
not
landed
even
on like
colored?
me and Matthias, one of them was black and
It
one
is
of them was
weirdly
white.
colored.
Yeah, they were
Okay.
different colors. I don't know how to tell.
It was
who
kind
had
of like
what.
faded,
I
like black
I
and
don't
Boy,
know
white.
what it
Yeah.
means. though.
It's probably... Well, you two are different roles, right? It might be a role thing.
Maybe. There has to be a reason that
But
the purple and the yellow tethers are different colors as well, I guess.
But again,
Otherwise
I
the
think
mechanics
people were
would be easy.
dead. I think it assigned weirdly to people who were dead. What are we gonna do? We need, to begin with, we need a place to put these tethers that is safe.
Like a
So-
crosshatch.
Where is the party, Caitlin? In the middle or
the-
north-south?
Well, the party can't be
No.
stacked up together.
You can...
I think
the little thing is not very big. The 4 people without the tether need a
If
place
you
to go and not get hit by
Want to maintain melee uptime, the crosshatch is basically going to be crossing through the middle, so people have to be like out on the sides, like here.
Yeah, like tic-tac-toe, we play 4
That's what I was
corners.
saying. So the safe spots there were north and south.
So theoretically, if you're like red debuff DPS, maybe you go here, I don't know. And then red debuff healer could go like here or something on the other side. In theory.
This is gonna be horrible for uptime.
We have to see how big the lasers are. If you look on voice, this is the uptime on the tether, so that's about max melee. Which means that the north and the south ones ignore Shalini's tether, that is diagonal, but like if you look at yours, Aaron, then that would be like crossing through the middle. And if the lasers aren't too thick, then you can have people standing inside on the diagonal there. But I guess
So it
you
was
might
like-
have way marks for that or something.
So this was the safe spot then, like to the left of 3 and 4. Because my laser beam started here, so I dragged it basically across.
Yeah, I think that's correct, because you have to be across from your laser. That one seems to resolve itself. At least.
So then Saga had the mirror to my tether, where they had one here. So the only reason that there was a safe spot here is because it was across at 1, but it was on this line. So the only reason that there was a safe spot is because they stood here.
Was that Saga? I thought it was Shalini.
Oh, it was Shalini.
No, it's Shalini.
Okay, never mind. It is Shalini.
Yeah, no, I don't think it should be pulled diagonally like that, because you're not gonna have
Okay.
uptime if it's a melee who gets that one.
So if you pull it straight, then the safe spot is now going to be in the corner.
On the corners, all 4 corners. And since there are 4 people who don't get the thingy, then maybe you would plunk them on the corners.
You want to do it that way?
This would
I
give
don't think
everyone
they'll get
uptime.
uptime.
It could, depending on how thick the lasers are.
Yeah, but
No, you can. No. This looks like uptime.
okay.
This is definitely. Yeah, I think you would just be on the boss. We might want Waymarsh or something for it, but
Yeah, let's.
if
move
you
it.
if you ignore Shalini's diagonal laser and then see like next to me how there's like that entire like half is, well, maybe not the entire half. I don't know. It's hard to tell because it's glowing, but it looks like you'd be able to stand to my left. This is like directly. This is a straight laser. So if the laser in front of me was straight and didn't blast through my nutsack, then I think you would be able to put someone in the diagonal. Maybe. Depending on how big the... Yeah, I think you could do that, because the individual debuff, like the little circles that the other 4 people got, are pretty small.
Is this where you're thinking? These corners that I.
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah. Okay.
You would just
So
be like a little bit next to the person that has the laser. Like I said,
For
like,
this-
in the picture that I posted to my left is what it would look
So-
like.
If you get the tether, your job is just to stretch it directly across. In conclusion,
Yes.
just
It looks
straight
like-
across. Make it straight as an arrow.
I think if it's not, then you die.
Wait, did you? So you? Who was the other one with the dark tether? Did you guys have one that was like facing each other?
It was no. Saga's on the other side with the dark tether.
Well, yeah, I know that they're on the other side, but it looks like you both have a tether that's above Beta Delta. So wouldn't one of you need to, somebody needs to, you can't both go straight across in that case.
Well, they're not. I don't think they're facing each other directly. You can see
Are
if
they?
you look at the image above how Saga's tether is further south and mine's further north.
I don't have a good angle, so I can't see. I know
This-
that the laser is like that, but...
This is where Saga is standing.
Okay. I see. I see the other picture.
Yeah, I only
it does-
died because of the diagonal one, which is not related to the dark one. I only got hit with the mine and the light one that was diagonal. But Saga's did not seem to be close to hitting me, so... And they lived on the other side.
We're just waiting for Shawnee.
They did get a weird debuff after. I wonder what that is. Do you have to hit them with something?
It's astral, right? It was
Astral,
like
astral tilt.
it's
Damage
the
taken.
it's the
Oh!
spike. The spike.
Explosive damage from umbral attacks can be quelled.
I want to say
You have to hit them with it though?
that I don't think you have to hit them with it. I think that whoever drops a spike has to move out of their spot, and the tether people need to take it.
Take their spike.
Take the spike.
Okay, so you think it's like you drop the spike puddle?
Yeah, because it hits twice. You drop the spike,
Okay.
and then it hits you again, and that's what killed me at
okay.
least.
So theoretically, next to me would be a light person doing their spike, and then I would have to walk into it.
Yeah, but
Okay.
so did it assign like roll wise?
DPS
I'm not
got
sure.
dark lines, and supports got light lines, and then it did assign roll wise on the spikes. So it was a support and a DPS who got the light one and the dark one.
So okay,
Which means you can easily math out where to put everyone.
yeah.
So was it? Are you saying that's a buddy soak, or do you still need to spread?
You need.
Well,
It's like the tethers go off, the first spikes go off, and whoever has a spike needs to get out of the spike, and then the tether people need to take the second soak because it goes off twice. I got hit
It's a
twice.
tower.
yeah, and it looks like the thingy, like the debuff that Saga had at the end there after taking their laser needs to be removed by going into a light puddle.
Yeah, because I lived when the tower fell on me. What killed me was a second burst of damage.
Are
We're
y'all
just gonna-
still gonna invuln the first mechanic?
Yeah, we're
Or is
still.
Aaron just gonna die?
No. I barely died. I think I can.
Well, Shall,
hold it
don't
for a
worry
little
about it
bit
right now because it's too low.
Shalini, if you get the tether, you're going directly across from wherever the tether is. If you don't get the tether, you're going to one of the corners with the markers.
We need to figure out where to put the people specifically, but I think
Yeah.
we don't worry about it.
And we're spreading out, right? You don't want to be on top of each other if you're...
Stay and then move?
Is that correct?
What?
Twasn't.
No. Damn.
No! How much damage does that do?
Okay.
Oh, it's different. Just
Oh, it isn't? Okay, interesting.
a little bit, yeah.
I
Okay,
guess I'm
well,
looking
someone needs to
into
soak
it.
that, I guess.
That's exactly
I
how
got-
it works.
Ow.
Oh, good job, good job. Okay, fantastic. So it does work.
That's exactly
We
how
need
that
to-
works.
They're off center, so going to the side doesn't actually cause you to overlap with the person across from you. Which
Yes, they
answers
are.
my
That's-
first concern.
The lasers are fine.
How far do I need to be? Because I dropped off time there.
You don't need.
It just needs to be straight. It just
Yeah,
needs
the,
to be
the, the,
straight.
the tether thingy will show you when it's not spiky anymore.
And you need to be not in the middle, so like the line. Don't go past the line, probably.
Was it still 2 of each roll? They got the tethers.
They got the tethers? It wasn't 2 of each
No,
roll that got the
I-
tethers in the first place. It was 2 of each roll that got the debuff. Which would make it... I think the tethers doesn't matter who gets it, but if it's 2 of each roll who gets the debuff, then that's how we know where to place, like, dark and light support and DPS. And in this
All
case...
tethers get a debuff? I guess not.
No, the debuff was on the people who don't have the tether who are going to drop the spikes.
Oh, okay.
The tether
I thought
is
my debuff was,
self-solving.
being cleared.
No,
so
no.
there are still 4 tethers and 4 spikes, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so either way, there are 2 people of each roll.
Who soaked that too? Who was the one that did the tower soak? It was Amber, right? You soaked
I ate
somebody
a
else's
tower.
tower.
Yeah, I went to the one that was just closest to me, and I don't even know if that was right, but it didn't kill me on impact, so I guess
So
it
did-
was.
Yeah, I don't think that one exploded. I think the one at 3 exploded.
Well, that's because there was no one there. Shalini was alone, so no one was there to soak it. You need
lot of
someone.
the other
You need a
ones-
partner to soak it, right?
Yes, it has to be the person who has a tether of the opposite debuff, or else they die. I guess it doesn't matter. If someone soaks it, maybe it works anyway, but they will die.
So did you have a tether, Amber?
Yeah.
Yes, Amber had a light tether.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the tethers are
soaked the dark.
soaking the towers.
Yeah, you
That's what I
can't
thought,
soak. You
Yeah.
can't soak the
That's what
tower
Kate
that
said.
was just dropped. Yeah, because Matthias
why
was
we-
next to me, and then
That's
I
what
just scooted into his tower, and it went away, and I got the debuff went away. Matthias lived. We were all happy, and then the other towers went off.
And
Yes.
so you could probably just soak the one next to you, right? So like I was Charlie, so I should have soaked this one.
Yes.
'Cause I was here.
yes. But it has to be the opposite of what your tether was to make sure you don't die.
How do you?
That's the hard
know?
part.
It's on the
We get
debuff's
okay. The
on
people
you.
who get the spikes have the light or the dark debuff. The light one is going to be the blue one, and the dark one is like the red one. So
So-
I had a light one. That meant the dark tether next to me was supposed to go into my light puddle, and that would have resolved the mechanic correctly.
So do you have to look on the spot to see who's next to you and what colored debuff they have?
I think there will be a way that we can resolve this that makes sense.
Did you guys say that it had a pattern to it of who gets what?
One support is going to get the dark, and one of them is going to get the light, and then a DPS is going to get a dark and a light. So we can figure this out in some way.
So does that mean that
For-
the other half of the party is the tethers?
Yes.
So
The tethers are the easy part.
yeah, but we have to.
I think it's pretty simple, to be honest.
If
Okay, then
it's-
explain it.
Is it a light? It's a light party that gets like it's two supports and 2 DPS, right?
It's not a light party, but it is 2 supports and 2 DPS.
Yeah, but okay. So 2 supports, 2 DPS get the different debuffs, right? Can we? But do the debuffs assign? Like, it's like supports get
Wait, so
dark,
there's
DPS get
always
light.
one. There's always one dark support and one light support
Yes.
and one dark.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Have the dark support go somewhere, the light support
Yes.
go somewhere. Let's do
Exactly.
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Where did
In the video, there was 2 sections where a dark and a light needed to be. So, like Matthias, he was boxed in by 2 dark tethers. So I think a light had to have been on 1, which he was, and kitty corner from him at 3, there were 2 lights. So I think the dark had to be there, or a dark had to be there. I don't know if this is going to be the case for every instance, but I think we might be able to determine what to drop based on like the exclusive boxes.
I think one way we can resolve it, because the light and the dark tethers aren't necessarily parallel or perpendicular, since we saw 2 different patterns, is, for example, DPS have alpha clockwise priority, And if you're light DPS, then you're gonna look for the first dark like tether coming out of that ad, and then stand next to that person, basically.
Okay, so
So
in that situation, we had the lights were north-south and both darks were east-west. So you're saying you look north and you go around until you see the dark DPS, and then that's the person that you're, or the dark whoever it is, the dark
Yes.
tether. And
Well,
this
this time
is
it
the light
was-
DPS you're saying is doing this?
yes, but this time it was they were perpendicular, right?
The one I'm looking at is,
The one we just did is
yeah, it was darks were east-west and lights were north-south.
so. Just for example, in this case, we had dark on what was that one? Well, I'll just post a picture of it.
Oh, actually, maybe we didn't. Maybe I'm looking at a different poll. Whatever. Continue.
Is the arena rotated this way? It is rotated this way. I think that the one on beta, so that's Saga on beta, would be the first dark tether that is coming out, like if you're looking alpha clockwise. Whereas the next one is on Charlie. So then the light support would look at the one on Charlie and then join that person across.
And you're looking for
On-
the person, not the ad. Right?
Well, it depends on when the person moves, I guess. But I think you should look for the ad first, because the person's going to have to position based on their ad anyway. Since this is all happening, like, at once.
Wait. Can't we just like light support to end of dark tether support?
Well, then you also have to look for the player. That's it's up to you whether you want to look at, like, just the ads on the outside, or if you want to look for the specific person who's being tethered.
Yeah.
I think it might be easier to do the ads because the players are going to be moving.
So you're saying look at the ad and then go across, or look at the ad, you're finding the same colored ad?
It would be the opposite of yours. So in this example, I'm light, so I want to go across from the first dark ad I see. So I basically be making the same
Okay.
movement as Saga, but then I'm going to stand next to them instead of where they have to put their laser, so I don't kill them.
Okay, so for example, and we're just saying that DPS are doing this, so like, you had what? Light?
Yes,
you're
I had the
looking
light
for
debuff.
And
Yeah.
dark would be... You're looking for the dark ad, and are you going across or next to them?
You would be standing next to the player, but you would be going across from the ad, making the same movement as the player. So it's up to
Okay.
you whether you want to look for the player or the ad.
Okay. And you're just taking... Okay, I see what you mean.
And in this case, the light was at alpha and delta, so the DPS, if we're doing like DPS alpha priority, the dark DPS would make the same movement as the light tethered person on alpha and then stand next to them.
Okay, so both the light and the dark can make that same one, and then the supports make the opposite rotation, right?
Yeah.
Where, so like, say I'm dark support, I'm looking north and I'm going counterclockwise, looking for the first light. And going
Yeah.
across.
So you would have been on delta in this case, or with the delta player rather. Opposite of delta.
Because there's a light tether. Wait, there's a light tether at... Oh, yeah. I'm at delta because there's a... Yeah. Wait. Okay, that's not how I thought you were explaining it. The first light tether is below delta.
Okay.
Because
You're
the
saying
first
I'm
one is
going
at
to
alpha,
delta.
which is going to be the DPS's.
Oh, the first one is at alpha. Okay, I see. But then I'm not going across.
Well, you have to go across to stand next to the delta person, so you are going across from delta. So you'd end up around beta.
Give me back my MP.
Your MP is full.
The way
I
you
mean, if you guys have
explained
to go, I can just make a toolbox and you can go. We don't have to. You guys don't have to sit here if you have to leave.
I don't have to
I am
leave. I
hungry.
just don't know why.
I know.
Saga
I'm
threw
saying
himself
Saga like
off.
jumped off the arena. You don't have to stay in the instance. You can leave. You have all the power in the world.
I thought we were gonna
Need
pull again.
permission
That's
to
why.
leave Wraith.
we can pull again if you want, but I just don't know what the strat is, and I assume that if I don't know, other people are confused.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing.
I
If we're
think
pulling
we-
again and we don't know what we're
I think we
moving,
need a little refresh. We have
that's
all
fine.
day.
I will
for
make you a
Friday.
toolbox. I
We
will
have
make you a
all
toolbox
Friday
like
night
literally
available
right
for
now. It's
I
pretty
see what
useless
you're
to pull
saying.
again if we get to this mechanic and then people don't know where they're moving anyway.
I see what you're saying. I just don't know what I'm using to configure myself. Like, there's a couple different things that you can use, but
I would
everyone's
look at the
using-
ad because the ad is static.
Okay, so the alpha ad, right, is light, and I'm the
Yes.
dark support.
Yes. So you would not go to
Well, we need to start from 4 first of all if we're doing that, because
don't-
otherwise,
the yes. I don't know if it's
otherwise the dark DPS and the dark support are both gonna look north, and they're gonna see.
Well, I think they only spawn at
light
Cardinals though.
Well, yes, but you need to start the orientation. If I'm the dark support and you're the dark DPS, and we both look north and we both see a light tether, we're both gonna take
Well, the
that
support
light
wouldn't look north. The support would only look from Delta and then counter. They would never
Yes,
go to Alpha
okay.
anyway.
There, that is the piece.
Because if they don't spawn on intercards, we don't need to look at the intercards.
Starting from 4, sweeping counterclockwise, just like snakes.
Yes, it's exactly like P8. Which is our favorite fight, right?
Okay. So then the first tether that way is below delta, which crosses over to beta, and then I would be at 2 if I was dark support in that case. That I understand.
You guys love toolboxes, right?
Yeah. I also love it when my friends say goodbye to Twitch chat. Yay!
Sorry, I explained it too slowly.